long, lonesome cry, cutting right through the heavy indigo of the European sky. My bags are packed, but my feet are frozen to the ground. Just an old black star who lost the magic that he found. 45 autumns are riding the rails of this fame. Now nobody at the station even remembers my name. The steam is rising like the smoke from my old Bordeaux bar. Looking at the track stretching out so long and so far. My chest is growling like an old engine running out of coal. The final slow cadence of a tired, deep-fried soul. The bass line is thumping like a heavy wooden piston below. A dark, visceral frequency that tells me it's time to go. With a rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the last train is leaving without me inside, with no more tickets left to buy and nowhere left to hide. Sinking down deep in the cold, oily puddles of the track, knowing that the youth I left behind is never coming back. The station master is locking up the heavy iron gate, looking at me with eyes that say I've stayed way too late. No one to wave goodbye, no shadow waiting on the platform floor. Just the winter storm drumming against the dark exit door. I clutch my rusted horn close to my heavy wool vest, ready to let the dark rhythm finally carry me to rest. Ow! Let the trumpet scream for the destinations I missed. Let the low frequencies wipe the names from my list. I got no more pride to defend, no more armor left to wear. Just a growling old king offering this final smoky prayer. With a rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the last train is leaving without me inside, with no more tickets left to buy and nowhere left to hide. Sinking down deep in the cold, oily puddles of the track, knowing that the youth I left behind is never coming back. The last train gone, cold platform dawn. The rhythm in the rain, just a permanent pain. Slow fade to black, alone. Alone. The hotel ceiling has a crack shaped like a broken heart. Watching the final neon glow of this foreign city depart. 40 winters are growling out my soul till my chest was dry. underneath a cold gray, completely indifferent western sky. My hands are rough like the oak trees back in the southern sun, knowing that the long, heavy, beautiful race is finally done. The baseline is dragging like an old iron chain in the mud, a thick visceral pocket that's circulating through my blood. They called me a legend when I stood on the Paris stage, but a legend is just a lonely ghost trapped inside an old cage. My mahogany fingers are trembling as I try to light the smoke, choking on the bitter truth of the words I never spoke. The Hammond organ is weeping like a Sunday morning prayer, leaving nothing but a cold emptiness hanging in the dark air. No small feet running down the hallway, no shadows on the wall, just a freezing November wind blowing through this empty hall. With a rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the gold is turned to rust upon my head, thinking of all the beautiful things we never said. Sinking down deep where the sub-bass rattles the floor, knowing my sweet country youth will not no more. The last halogen light is flickering, ready to fade away, leaving nothing but the cold ashes of a long extinguished day. I clutch my rusted horn close to my heavy wool vest, ready to let the low frequencies carry me to my final rest. The Bordeaux wine is bitter and it burns upon my tongue, a slow, dark, soulful funeral for a king who stayed too long. Let the horn section scream for the destinations I miss. Let the sub-bass erase every single name from my list. I'm begging on the floor, let the dark waters completely roll. This is the final healing of a worn-out, heavy soul. With a rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the gold is turned to rust upon my head, thinking of all the beautiful things we never said. Sinking down deep where the sub-bass rattles the floor, knowing my sweet country youth will not no more. Last halogen light, no more breath, no more doubt. The rhythm in the rain, just a beautiful permanent pain, slow fade to black alone. French shutters are rattling against the midnight cold. An ancient bitter winter making this black king feel so old. 45 years of blowing fire through a piece of brass. Now I'm just watching the dark Bordeaux wine sleep in the glass. My throat is raw like the gravel on a Georgia country road, bending underneath the weight of this beautiful heavy load. The sub-bass is crawling like a black snake across the floor, a thick muddy groove that don't care about my pride no more. London was a grand illusion, Paris was a velvet trap, leaving a tired old musician with no home upon his map. I traced the silver lines cutting through my short dark hair, a seasoned warrior sitting frozen in a leather chair. The Fender Rhodes piano plays a chord that starts to bleed for the only sweet country girl that my soul will ever need. No letters in the mailbox, no laughter in the dark hall, just a wet indigo shadow stretching out across the wall, where the rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the gold has turned to rust upon my head, thinking of all the beautiful things we never said, sinking down deep where the sub-bass rattles the floor, knowing my sweet country youth will not no more. The clock on the mantle is a ticking iron blade, counting every single bad choice that I proudly made. I stare at my dark skin, see the maps of the Smoky bars, where I traded my whole life for a couple of indifferent stars. I pour the last drop down my throat, let the fire burn the space, a broken lonely masterpiece standing in an empty place. Let the trumpets choke on the tears I can never cry, let the low frequencies drag the darkness of the night by. I got no more pride to defend, no more armor left to wear, just a growling old man offering his final smoky prayer, where the rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the gold has turned to rust upon my head, thinking of all the beautiful things we never said, sinking down deep where the sub-bass rattles the floor, knowing my sweet country youth will not no more. Mahogany tears falling slow, nowhere left for this old man to go. The rhythm in the rain is just a permanent pain down low, so low, alone, 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 alone. Hey. The rain is washing the grit from the concrete tracks outside, inside this station where my heavy soul used to proudly hide. 40 winters of growling my truth through a piece of brass, watching the beautiful years and the gorgeous lovers pass. My just another heavy cadence of the relentless midnight rain. Paris was a sweet lady, but London froze my deep identity, leaving me with nothing but this dark, heavy frequency. My alto growl is weary, exhausted from the smoke in the night, singing a final gospel under the dim halogen light. The sub bass is rattling the window pane so low into the dark pocket where the cold rivers always flow. Come back to the city, baby, help me lift this heavy horn before my fragile spirit dies, before the frozen morn, with the rhythm in the pouring rain. A love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the trumpet is bleeding a dark and muddy sound, and the sweet country youth I lost can never more be found, sinking down deep in the solitary velvet of the track, knowing that the pride I gave away is never coming back. Please don't leave me here to freeze all alone, an old broken soldier sitting on a stone. The wrinkles trace the map of every Smoky bar I played, of every bit of vintage promise that I proudly made. No letters in the rusty box, no shadows on the floor, just the heavy drumming of the storm against the door. I blow one last low note until my lips begin to bleed, the only desperate prayer that my heavy soul will ever need. Let the brass section suffocate the remaining breath in my chest. Let the low frequency drag this weary soldier to his rest. I got no more pride to defend, no more armor left to wear, just a growling old man offering his final desperate prayer, with a rhythm in the pouring rain. Oh, love that washes over all the pain, all the pain. But tonight the trumpet is bleeding a dark and muddy sound, and the sweet country youth I lost can never more be found, sinking down deep in the solitary velvet of the track, knowing that the pride I gave away is never coming back, coming back. Please don't leave me here to freeze all alone, an old broken soldier sitting on a stone. The bleeding trumpet falling still, no more breath, no more will. The rhythm in the rain, just a beautiful permanent pain. Fade to black, goodbye. Goodbye. The mirror's dirty and the lighting is a fading gold, staring at the only story that I've never told. I'm pouring that heavy crimson just to face the wall, praying for a single human shadow in the hall. 45 autumns have heavy stepped right through my pride, leaving me with nothing but this freezing lake inside. Oh, I'm growling out your name, but the echo is too hollow. A bitter, heavy pill that my throat can't even swallow. They love my low notes in London, call me brother soul. But fame don't make a solitary broken man whole. My dark mahogany fingers trembling on the glass, watching the final seconds of my sweet youth pass. The fender rose is weeping like a child in the dark, a slow suffocating fire that has lost its holy spark. Come back to the porch, baby, just look at what I've become. A seasoned old king beating on a broken drum. Well, with the rhythm and the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the rain is screaming and it's tearing at my floor. And my heavy, aching body cannot take it anymore. Sinking down deep where the low-end bass lines always weep. I'm begging for a single sweet promise I can finally keep. Please don't leave me in this dark room all alone. An old king dying on a cold and solitary throne. The clock is ticking like a heartbeat that is slowing down. In this freezing, beautiful, indifferent foreign town. No small feet running to my kitchen, no laughter in the breeze. Just the sound of the midnight storm shaking the willow trees. I let the dark Bordeaux spill across this fading, fragile space. A broken masterpiece standing in an empty place. Let the horn section scream for the love that walked away. Let the sub-bass crush the remaining light of the day. I got no more pride to defend, no more tears left to hide. Just a desperate black man burning deep inside, where the rhythm and the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the rain is screaming and it's tearing at my floor. And my heavy, aching body cannot take it anymore. Sinking down deep where the low-end bass lines always weep, begging for a single sweet promise I can finally keep. Please don't leave me in this dark room all alone. An old king dying on a cold and solitary throne. My last red wine bleeding out, hear me growling through the doubt. The rhythm in the rain, can you feel my pain? So slow, don't go, please. Please. The roof is drumming with a heavy, relentless beat, washing the memory of my youth from this foreign street. 40 winters have frozen the fire inside my chest, leaving me with broken pieces and a soul that cannot rest. The bass line crawls along the floor like a wounded dark beast, a solitary funeral where the silence is the priest. I remember the lights of Paris, the velvet of the night, back when I believed my future was shining so bright. Now the clock on the wall is a ticking heavy iron chain, binding my growling spirit spirit to the cadence of this rain. The horn section suffocates a low weeping sound, deep inside the pocket where the lost can be found, where the rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the rain is just a cage that keeps me locked inside, with no more armor left and nowhere left to hide, sinking down deep in the dark, heavy sludge of the groove, too tired to breathe and far too broken to move. The wrinkles trace the maps of the promises I broke, a beautiful tragic black dream that vanished into smoke. No letters in my box, no shadows in the dark hall, just the cold water dripping down the blank gray wall. I spin the last record till the groove is completely bare, dancing with the emptiness that's filling up the air. Let the strings scream for the years that I threw away. Let the low frequency drag the darkness of the day. It's a thick solitary ache, a slow dragging spine, turning the sweet water of my youth into bitter wine, where the rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the rain is just a cage that keeps me locked inside, with no more armor left and nowhere left to hide, sinking down deep in the dark, heavy sludge of the groove, too tired to breathe and far too broken to move. Endless rain cadence falling down, nothing left in this foreign ghost town. The rhythm in the rain, it's just a permanent pain, fade to black, alone. Alone. The last train departed into the freezing black fog, leaving me standing alone like a ghost in a dialogue. 40 winters have walked across this concrete floor, and nobody's waiting at the arrival gate anymore. The heavy bass line starts to rumble through my feet, a solitary rhythm that knows no retreat. I remember the lights of New York, the roar of a crowd, back when my heart was heavy but my black spirit proud. Now my pockets are empty and my hands are so cold, a bit of vintage story of a king growing old. The brass section wails like a distant broken cry underneath the cold gray indifferent sky, where the rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the platform is hollow, frozen and wide, and the destination in sight, just a permanent ticket for the ghost of the night. I pull my wool scarf tight as the freezing rain falls, echoing through these gray, deserted stone walls. Turning the sweet promises into bitter old wine, with a rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the platform is hollow, frozen and wide, and the heavy dark water is rising high inside. Empty platform so wide, nowhere left to hide. The rhythm in the rain, it's just a ghost train, fade to black. Alone, alone. The clock on the wall is too slow to speak tonight. Watching my cigarette smoke dance in the dim blue light. We don't need words in this thick, heavy, soulful vibe. The groove knows the language that our bodies describe. The 40 summers we burned are now a vintage gold. The sweetest story that an old black man ever told. The world outside is a cold and a foreign noise. We've lost our keys and we've lost our youthful poise. I trace the map of your tired, graying eyes and find the dark ocean where our last comfort lies. Forget the heavy chase and forget the long, hard run. Look at the beautiful damage that time has done. Where the rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain, a slow release magic of velvet, old school tie, watching the rest of the world and the years hurry by. We're sinking deep in the midnight, honey, a solitary feeling that can't be bought with money. Your scent is the perfume of a freezing autumn storm, the heavy air keeping our cold, tired spirits warm. Just let the wild, wild pedal make us slowly move, forever lost inside this thick, eternal groove. Just let the feeling grow. This is the moment, this is what is real. The heavy weight of the time that we steal, where the rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain, a slow release magic, a velvet old school tie, watching the rest of the world and the years hurry by. We're sinking deep in the midnight, honey, a solitary feeling that can't be bought with money. Midnight, honey, that's what we are. Don't say a word tonight, baby, just let it drip. The rhythm in the rain, slow, slow. After all, after all. The amber liquid burns a path inside my growling chest, a lonely ritual for a black king who cannot rest. 40 autumns have blown through this drafty foreign room, leaving me wrapped inside this thick, beautiful gloom. The velvet on my coat is worn, the threads are turning bare, just like the tired dreams that I used to proudly share. Paris's rain was sweet, but this room is colder still. A solitary house sitting frozen on the hill. I trace the dust upon the vinyl records spun before, knowing those sweet vibrations won't shake this hardwood floor. The bass line starts to drip like water from the leaky roof, a melancholic rhythm that needs no extra proof. Yeah, where the rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the whiskey is the only friend I keep, as I watch the indigo shadows on the ceiling slowly creep, sinking down deep where the low frequencies moan, in a thick heavy pocket where I sit all alone. Upon a heavy page, the bitter history of an unrequited age. No small feet in the hall, no laughter in the dark, just the dying embers of a long extinguished spark. I wrap my heavy coats around my fragile, aching frame, in a silent foreign city that don't even know my name. sinking down deep where the low frequencies moan. In a thick, heavy pocket where I sit all alone. Worn velvet, whiskey burns. The record never turns. The rhythm in the rain. It's a beautiful, heavy pain. Slow, down low. Alone.
The Bordeaux wine is darker than the Mississippi mud. A heavy vintage comfort circulating through my blood. 40 winters of chasing a beautiful high-tone life. Now I'm just watching the dark Seine River flow by. The room smells of strong tobacco, of old scotch and pain, and the heavy dripping cadence of the midnight rain. No one is waiting for me in the hotel room at the top. Just a slow dripping faucet that never is gonna stop. My skin has seen the summers of 1,000 neon lights, but nothing warms the coldness of these solitary nights. The Fender Rhodes is playing a slow decaying chord, an old warrior putting down his long defended sword. Oh, where the rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that watches over all the pain. But tonight the rhythm is a ghost making love to the dark, a deep-fried soul funk fire that has lost its holy spark. Sinking down deep where the dripping bass lines always weave, to a promise that the city could never quite keep. The bridges are empty, the statues are covered in stone, reminding me that in the end the man stands alone. I stare at my dark skin, see how the winters have stayed. Every wrinkle's a debt for the choices that I haven't paid. I let the last record spin until the music starts to blur, thinking of the country girl that I wish I never heard. Let that low frequency mix with the chill in my blood. Let the bass line drag my heavy heart under the mud. Growl it out, old man, let the bass line take control. Let it break the remaining walls of my heavy soul. Where the rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the rhythm is a ghost making love to the dark, a deep-fried soul funk fire that has lost its holy spark. Sinking down deep where the dripping bass lines always weave, into a promise that this city could never quite keep. Indigo faucet, drip, drip, nothing left to hold. The rhythm in the rain, everything is cold. Fade to black, alone. Hang Google has a bone. 내 보르도 와인은 미시시피의 진흙보다도 어둡고 내 피를 타고 순환하는 무거운 빈티지 위로가 되네. 아름답고 고상한 거짓말을 쫓아 10,000번의 겨울을 달렸건만 이제 난 그저 어두운 생각 물이 흘러가는 걸 바라볼 뿐이네. 방 안에선 독한 담배 향과 오래된 스카치 고통의 냄새가 나고 한밤중 비에 무겁고 뚝뚝 떨어지는 박자 소리가 들리네. 꼭대기 호텔 방에서 나를 기다리는 사람은 아무도 없고 그저 결코 멈추지 않을 느리게 뚝뚝 떨어지는 수도꼭지 많은 슬픈 내 피부는 수천 개의 네온 사인 불빛 아래 여름을 보냈지만 그 어떤 것도 이 고독한 밤의 차가움을 녹여주지 못해. 너를 피아노가 느리게 썩어가는 코드를 연주하니 오랫동안 지겨운 검을 내려놓는 늙은 전사의 모습이구나. 우리는 쏟아지는 빛 속의 리듬이에요. 모든 아픔을 씻어내리는 사랑이죠. 하지만 오늘 밤 이 리듬은 어둠과 사랑을 나누는 유령일 뿐 거룩한 불꽃을 잃어버린 깊고 진한 소울 펑크의 불길이네. 뚝뚝 떨어지는 베이스라인이 늘 흐느끼는 그 깊은 곳으로 가라앉고 있네. 이 도시가 끝내 지키지 못했던 어느 약속 속으로 다리들은 비어있고 조각상들은 돌로 덮여있어. 결국 마지막엔 산에 홀로 서게 된다는 걸 상기시키네. 내 어두운 피부를 바라보며 겨울들이 어떻게 머물렀는지를 보네. 모든 주름은 내가 치르지 않은 선택들에 대한 빚이구나. 음악이 흐려지기 시작할 때까지 마지막 레코드판을 돌려두며 결코 상처 주지 말았어야 했을 그 시골 소녀를 생각하네. 이 낮은 주파수가 내 피 속에 한기와 섞이게 해줘. 베이스라인이 내 무거운 마음을 지는 밑으로 끌고 가게 놔두게. 거칠게 뱉어내라 누이니어 베이스라인이 지배하게 놔두게. 내 무거운 영혼에 남은 것들을 모두 부수어 버리게 해. 남빛 수도꼭지 뚝뚝 붙잡을 게 아무것도 남지 않았어. 빛 속의 리듬 모든 것이 차갑구나. 함정 속으로 혼자서 혼자서 cool ash on my setting.
The Bordeaux wine is darker than the Mississippi mud. A heavy vintage comfort circulating through my blood. 40 winters of chasing a beautiful high-toned lie. Now I'm just watching the dark Seine River flow by. The room smells of strong tobacco, of old scotch and pain, and the heavy dripping cadence of the midnight rain. No one is waiting for me in the hotel room at the top. Just a slow dripping faucet that never is gonna stop. My skin has seen the summers of 1,000 neon lights, but nothing warms the coldness of these solitary nights. The Fender Rhodes is playing a slow decaying chord. An old warrior putting down his long defended sword. Where the rhythm its holy spark, sinking down deep, where the dripping bass lines always weep into a promise that this city could never quite keep. Are covered in stone, reminding me that in the end a man stands alone. I stare in my dark skin, see how the winners have stayed. Every wrinkle's a debt for the choices that I haven't paid. I let the last record spin until the music starts to blur, thinking of the country girl that I wish I never heard. Frequency mixed with the chill in my blood. Let the bass line drag my heavy heart under the mud. Growl it out, old man, let the bass line take control. Let it break the remaining walls of my heavy soul. Where the rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over is a ghost making love to the dark, a deep fried soul funk fire that has lost its holy spark, sinking down deep, where the dripping bass lines always weep into a promise that this city could never quite keep. Rhythm in the rain, everything is cold, fade to black, alone. The French damp is soaking through my heavy winter coat, leaving a bitter taste of scotch inside my growling throat. Sitting underneath a dying lamp on this Parisian street, watching the cold water wash the grit beneath my feet. 45 years of blowing soul until my lungs were dry. Now I'm just listening to the cold November wind go by. London was a theater, but the stage was made of clay, washing the vibrant colors of my younger days away. My chest is tight like an old iron stove that's burning low, with nowhere left for a weary black musician to go. The slap bass is dragging like a boot inside the mud, a thick visceral pocket flowing heavy through my blood. Where the rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight this velvet cage is freezing heavy and black, and the youth that I wasted is never coming back, sinking down deep in the dark sludge of the track, knowing there's no way to turn this heavy river back. The wrinkles on my forehead are a map of broken bars, of singing for some pocket change underneath indifferent stars. No footsteps in the kitchen, no shadows on the wall. the splinters bite. The only real sensation left in this solitary night. Let the horn section choke on the words I couldn't speak. Let the low frequency crush the pride of the weak. I got nothing left to prove, no more pride left to defend. Just a seasoned black man waiting for the night to end. Where the rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight this velvet cage is freezing heavy and black, and the youth that I wasted is never coming back. Sinking down deep in the dark sludge of the track, knowing there's no way to turn this heavy river back. Oh! Velvet and sludge bleeding out, nowhere left to hide. The rhythm in the rain, just the cold emptiness inside. Slow down low, alone. Alone.
Smoke from my tobacco is a heavy satin lace, blurring out the contours of your long forgotten face. Sitting by the window in this cold New York hotel, listening to the stories that the midnight shadows tell. 40 winters a growling for a crowd that didn't care. Now I'm just an old black man with silver in his hair. They call me Brother Soul when I walked on Europe's stage. But applause don't keep you warm when you're locked inside this cage. My mahogany fingers are trembling on the glass, watching the final seconds of my sweet youth pass. The Rhodes piano plays a line so heavy and so deep, for the promises that this dark world could never keep. With a rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the smoke in my throat is turning into mud, mixing with the cold, heavy rhythm of my blood, sinking down deep where the low frequencies moan. An old lion dying on a cold and solitary throne. The clock on the wall is a ticking iron weight, mocking the old traveler who arrived way too late. No small feet running down the hall, no laughter in the dark, just the dying embers of a long extinguished spark. I pour the dark rum down my throat, let it burn the pain, but it can't drown the steady tapping of the outside tonight the smoke in my throat is turning into mud, mixing with the cold, heavy rhythm of my blood, sinking down deep where the low frequencies moan. An old lion dying on a cold and solitary throne. Midnight cigar burning low, nowhere left to go. The rhythm in the rain, just a deep, heavy pain. Let it roll. Goodbye.
My throat is raw like the clay of the Georgia plains, walking these cold, gray, indifferent London lanes. 45 autumns have heavy stepped through my pride, leaving a deep, silent river washing away inside. The neon sign of the pub is a flickering, broken spark, casting long mahogany shadows into the lonely dark. Paris was a sweet dream, but the winter came too fast, freezing the golden youth that I thought would always last. Now my trumpet is heavy, the brass is turning green, just an old velvet ghost on a dimly lit stage routine. The bass line is dragging like a ball in a heavy chain, beating a slow, syncopated rhythm against my pain. With a rhythm in the pouring rain, a love that washes over all the pain. But tonight the gold has turned to rust upon my head, thinking of all the beautiful things we never said, sinking down deep where the sub-bass rattles the floor, knowing my sweet country youth will not no more. The reflection in the Bordeaux is a stranger with my eyes, an old seasoned musician who is tired of the lies. No small feet in the hallway, no laughter in the dark, just the smoky, thick residue of a long extinguished spark.